Doing. So be alive. Thank you so much again for joining me, Danny. For those who just joining us right now, I'm excited to talk about weight loss secret exposed number 4. And why we name it weight loss secret exposed, because I know you're always eager to learn different strategies and tips or what might work for you right now when it comes to losing weight. For those who don't know me as yet and just tuning in, my name is Joel Levia, and I've been helping individuals just like yourself since 2001. Yeah, so you know you're in good hands, and we are always gifted and blessed to have a wonderful friend who love everything nutrition and weight loss coaching, Daniela Guttel. Hey, Danny, could I hear you? Are you loud and clear? Yeah?
Hi everyone. How you doing, Jay?
Yeah. So the topic today is again, well, I shouldn't say the topic because again, we plan to expose some stuff today. I kind of briefly talk about what it might be, and I hint to you what it might be. So, with that, let's dive straight into it. When it comes to losing weight, for many, it may feel like it's a struggle. They feel like it's a drag. It feels like you tried everything under the sun. Yeah, I know. And you just feel to throw in the towel. And for many, we might just be victims to that and we throw in the towel. However, it's not your fault. So that's why I'm here to expose some of these lies and make you be aware of it so you could understand that it's not your fault. But now you knowing what might be behind your or that is holding you back, you now are aware and it's time for you to do something about it. So, what is secret weight loss secret number 4? Any hints? You need to give them any hints or no?
Oh no, you go ahead. What I'm saying, what I could say is that I think even before becoming a health coach and before the national board certification, and in my own weight loss journey, weight loss could feel like a chore because there's a lot out there. There's a lot of myth. There's a lot of information. That's what we call information overload. So there's so many advice and there's so many options that it can feel overwhelming. It can create a bunch of mixed feelings out there. However, weight loss can be simple. And with the all this secret exposed is really to make weight loss a journey of kind of discovery, but also a journey where we could embrace the small and simple, what could be good habit for life. Because whenever you have the skills and whenever you acquire the skills, that in this case is weight loss, for example, you have those for lives, right? They kidnap you somewhere in the middle of the desert, they lock you naked in a bathroom. Well, you got skills, right? you
Yeah.
you got skills. And there's no keto, there's no intermittent fasting, there's probably some starvation maybe, or some food that you don't like if they kidnap you and lock you naked in a bathroom. However, you have skills that may allow you to survive and may allow you to escape, right? Alive. So, what is this? All this like nutrition coaching, weight loss coaching, some sort of life coaching as well, right? Is really building the skills that allow you to lose, keep off for life, but also at the same time building the skills that stay with you for the rest of your life and building the mindset that kind of help you overcome the kidnapping, but the plateau, but everything else that come up when you are trying to lose weight and you try many times. And I went off on a rant, and then you go back and expose the secret.
Okay, I like that. You rant a little because a lot is on your chest. I think you should tell people about your weight loss journey and what are some of the stuff that it took you a little while to realize and which make you became a nutrition coach. Because you realize there was a lot of lies going on personally, and it took you a while to kind of figure it out. But when you did, you're like, that what it was the true reason behind me not achieving what I achieved. You want to share that to some people? Yes,
Well,
no, I don't know.
I
I put you in
mean,
the spot there, so
yeah, I mean, why not? Like, I'm a former 113-pound overweight person, binge eater, emotional eater, whatever was there, I did it. And and I think the first thing that I did wrong was at least for me, right? Because here is the any weight loss journey is a very much individual journey, and what worked for me may not be working for others, and that's okay. Why? Because we all have different values, different priorities, and different way of doing things. So I think the first thing that I could have done and probably would have speed up my success would have been like, I thought that I should lose weight for my loved ones. That's what I thought, that because everybody say that you need to lose weight so you are around for your loved ones. And so that I thought that
yeah.
I should have done it for them. But hey, don't get me wrong, and don't think that I am like, oh my gosh, you put yourself on a pedestal. But then when I say I want to do this for me, so that I'm around for them. So when I put myself on top of the list, something started moving. So when I stopped saying, oh, everybody else but me, or everybody else first, and me on the bottom of the list because I'm a mom, because I'm a wife, because I'm a woman, and because I'm like a mother. And so we have to always fill up other people's cup. So that was the first thing that I say, okay, stop, Danny, and really go down to the bottom and say, okay, what is important for me? And well, I am the top of my pyramid. So that is me. So I wanted to do for me. Then the next thing is that, okay, why do you want to do it? And I thought I should have done it because I'm to live longer and blah blah blah. But then I realized that at that time, when I was started losing weight, I very much appreciate the way that I looked when I was thin. So before, so I was very much looking forward that aesthetic goal. And oh my gosh, like I felt guilty because it seems to be superficial. But who cares? That's my goal. Then it changed over time. Then now I don't really care much the way that I look, but I care more the way that I feel. I don't want to be skinny, but I want to be muscular. And so I want to be toned. I want to be fit. So it changed over time. So I think the first mistake that I did is like thinking that I should have done it because everybody else say that you should do
Yeah,
it.
I think it's many of us fall victim to that.
Right? So yeah, so like sitting down with myself and say, Danny, what do you want? What is important for you, Danny? So getting crystal clear on what is important for me. What are my set of values that are very different from everybody else's values, and that's okay. Then the other thing that I could have embraced sooner was learning about identities. and not feeling guilty of having multiple identities at the same time. So being a mother, so having that identity, being a wife, and so having that identity, but also having the identity of a woman that is getting her life back. And so she decides that health, and so have that identity of a healthy person, which is important. And still up to this day, I coach women through the importance of identity to get to your goal even faster. So embrace the gazillion identities that you want, and know and be aware of all the hats that you should wear in order to get healthier, and be proud of be able to have so many different identities that bring you closer to your goal. Fourth
Uh,
is understanding that, and it's tied to probably to the identities, that there's many mindsets out there, because mindsets are a sort of belief that we have, a set of belief that we have around a topic, and embracing the mindset of a healthy person. That what was.
Yeah, I think that could be sometime uniquely. There's a unique approach for many. It's looking at the self positively, what you having a positive outlook on how who they are. When it comes to losing weight,
Yeah.
that is a struggle because of physical pain, physical way they look, and also how people look at them. So it sometimes it plays on their mind to make, and then within their mind they have all this head trash dealing with, and I think that is where that point you just draw of having a certain mindset comes in place. Is And the question is now, how would they get that though?
How you get a mindset that is like a growth mindset, that is the one they used to, it
Not
kind
not
of,
the walk, not the walk. I'm not talking about the walk, like
no,
that kind of modern day walk.
growth.
Okay, okay, growth. Okay,
No,
okay.
no, we're not talking
Sorry,
about.
sorry.
No, no, sorry. Like that sort of growth mindset, where this. Well, first of all, what is a mindset? As I said, is a set of beliefs that you have around a topic. So you have a mindset around health. You have a mindset around relationship. You have a mindset around politics. You have different mindsets that you're balancing around, and the mindset that you should have around health is what is out there, that like the growth mindset. A growth mindset is a mindset that allow you to never see failure, but only feedback. So this, it doesn't, and either way, this, you're always succeeding, even in failure, because there's so many lessons in a failure, like in you falling off the wagon, or you trying something and not working, and so you deem it as a failure. There's so many lessons in there that you should take and say, okay, and analyze it and say, okay, why? And also, because in order to experience success, you will need to know what failures look like and feel and taste like. So it,
True, that's true. However, if there is somebody who already walked the journey and is on top of the mountain and waving the flag and say, "Oh no, don't go there. Oh, be careful over here," I think it'd be also a good thing. So somebody who's kind of guiding them through the tracks to weight loss success could be really saving them time and saving them heartaches and failures. Also, might be saving them money because of so much trial and error as well. I think
of course,
maybe. What do you think?
that's why there's, like professionals that say, okay, this is what I do, right? This is my passion. That's what that I have the knowledge of doing it. I know how to change or help people change, because at the end of the day, it's not like telling people what to do. No, that doesn't work. That is like a next fad that works for a limited amount of time, for a short period of time, and then that person say, gosh, but I don't want to do it. This is when like ambivalence coming into place, that you want to do something but then you don't do something. Why? Because the coach or whoever told you not to do it. or to do something else. Even the doctor that order you to do things, but then you don't want to do it. So it's, if you want to seek out for help, there's some professional that know about behavior change. And so guide you through the messy process of change that is messy, real messy, but also very beautiful, because you get to know you and you come out of the other side stronger, so that when they kidnap you, you get out of that bathroom alive and dressed. You know, so you build that mental toughness that is not just going through very challenging situation, but it's also being happy whatever stage of the weight loss you are in, whatever day of the week it is a being happy and grateful about all the stages, because every single day of a weight loss journey is a day that make you and get you closer to the 2.0 version of yourself. So there's no advice out there, there's nothing, but it's you versus you, period.
Right. So with that, say keep that point, keep that you versus you. That's why now we took a little while to bring it in. We're bringing it home now. The secret expose, the weight
Okay.
loss secret expose is you versus you. That's what it is. Your weight loss journey is unique to you, nobody else. And why I say that is because many times we get this peer pressure amongst many people who is trying to achieve similar goals, and we believe because Susan drinks some kind of African redwood tree bark tea for 6 months and lose 50 pounds or 100 pounds, that will work for me. There's many things that is going on with Susan that we don't know about internally and environmentally and much more. There's many factors that plays on weight loss, on your weight loss journey, my weight loss journey. So that's a secret exposed today, that is what will work for you will only work for you to get you that pristine quality of life in the way you look and the way you feel. So you versus you. So continue, Danny, because I'll just take over this thing. You go
No,
ahead
like you said
and
it, you said
continue
it
telling them
perfect.
about you versus you.
You said it perfect.
Yeah.
It's like you versus you. And is and what you mentioned, like what the friend doing is called reinforcement, right? So when you see someone that did something and it worked for them, it kind of like make you feel, oh, if it worked for her, it should be working for me too. And so that you jump into what your friend is doing, or you jump into what the a fitness influencer on social media is doing, but not knowing if it really works for you, because what you see out there is just a person on a white background like I am now, right? But how much context is it missing from this white background? You want to know what is missing? This my white background is that my daughter is jumping on the here next to me, and she's playing, right? What is missing is that I do have a bunch of clothes that I need to fold and or iron. It missing that I was on live with you and my daughter went to the toilet and she kept the door open, and so I mute myself because she flashed. So there's so much things that is missing, and you just see a piece. You just see what the person want you to
Yeah,
see.
what is said online. Yeah. True.
Exactly.
Because what they see online is this could be sometimes deceptive too.
Of
So
course.
that's why we had to expose those lies or expose that thing. You versus you is the only way to losing weight and keeping it off forever. Because when you know what will work for you. Because what I say, sorry for cutting you off, but I have to say is what I observe is this: how your body digests, for example, an apple, and the nourishment it gets from the apple is totally different from if three, four, five people eat the same apple. Some people might be even allergic to it. So understanding your body and how it works and functions for you is the key to losing weight for you and not nobody else. That's why we had to expose the weight loss secrets, what's going on. It's the only way to ultimate optimum health is understanding you, and it's you versus you, nobody else. Don't be pressured
Exactly.
by nobody else.
Exactly, and like, and understand that the life of the influencer out there, or the life of the marketing around weight loss, is like, doesn't really show you the whole picture of life. And as I say, it's like you on a white background, beautiful, like taking this headshot, but how much is it missing from that picture? It's a lot of context is missing. And you touch the point of the food, right? There's so many, giving the example, like how many foods are considered bad, right? You don't eat it, or this or that. You know what? The food that is on the, I use this exercise most of the time. They say, give me the red light of food, right? The green, the yellow, and the red. But you know what is on my red? Sweet pepper. Oh my gosh, but sweet pepper are good, right? They're healthy. Not for me. Because
Correct.
I will, like, they go up and down for days. And so they stay on my chest for days. So that for me is a red flag food. But not just because it's considered
Correct.
healthy, then I'm gonna eat it. You know that for me, ice cream is on the green light with,
The green light or the red?
no,
Is it
it's
the
on the
red
green
light?
light, the ice cream, because I love it. And because I know how to
Oh,
eat it in moderation, I'm not taking order from chocolate chip ice cream. But did that make me feel like it kind of, like sometimes my emotional health need a little boost in battery. And so that ice cream could be good for me. And also because I work
correct.
out and I do my physical activity that I do every day allow me to eat ice cream. And so what the hell, why not? So you understand? So
Yeah,
it's
I see why I like to expose these stuff is because, especially what's happening with keto and all these other diets out there. I'm not bashing anything and anyone. That's not the goal here. However, keto may not work for everybody. Intermittent fasting may not work for everybody. They all have good values and good point of views. However, it may not work for you. You need to understand you, and that's the only way you'll win this race. And not
yeah.
just win this race, be successful at it. That's the only how. And I think because there's so much media coverage and so much people get hype around these so-called trends that is going on within the weight loss industry, many people fall trapped victim to what's going on, and they believe they have to try it. If don't, they are the odd ones, they are the funny ones. If they don't try it, let's say the Atkins diet, or they don't jump on the green bee coffee bean butter weight loss machine. If they don't jump on that, they feel odd because everybody is doing it. But that's where we expose weight loss here, exposing that that method may not work for you. Your body is uniquely yours, and
Yeah, just like,
understanding you will make you win. You know, you might
yeah.
have issues with bloatedness in certain foods or certain kind of ailment that make your body swell with salt or whatever it might be, even seafood. So you have to just understand you and take in consideration you are 100% unique. So you versus you is the key to losing
Yeah.
weight.
Yeah, you were gonna like say, okay, what about all these kind of foods that are there out there? Are they good for me? Like on my orange list is beans.
And
Oh,
hold on. I had to shout out Tina, and she's on. You know, that's my one of our biggest fan. So thank you so much, Tina Ann, for jumping on. Love all the comments. If Tina, if
Yeah.
you want me to address something specific dealing with anything but health or even weight loss, drop it in the comments. Let's chat about it. Let me put some light on it, and hopefully, it may give you a new insight on the topic and give you more hope to see you through your weight loss journey. I'm here to help. I'm here. I just love this. So thank you again, Tina. Continue, Danny.
Yeah, and also I say if it is the one thing that you can take away from tonight is this exercise. You just get a piece of paper, put 3 columns.
Oh, sorry. Tina said no ice cream for her, but she will love the peppers though.
She would love to.
She
And you
loved the
see,
peppers, but no ice cream for her. So she understand her red light. Her red light is no ice
exactly,
cream, but her green
exactly.
light is yeah. So
Next
if
one of
that's why
my
we all make different, and what will work for me may not work for you when it comes to losing weight.
on my red light, there's romaine. I mean, I cannot eat it that because again, I cannot digest it. There's too much fiber on that lettuce, so it's not for me.
What? I didn't know that.
Next one that is on my orange. So sometimes, but better not. Lentils. Lentils are good, right? They're so healthy. Like yeah, but guess what? They send me on gassy land. I don't want that.
I like that because I hear a lot of health coach subscribe lentil versus the other beans, right? And they say, okay, you should get some kind of legume and stuff in your system. So try lentil because it wouldn't get you gassy. And you just said that lentils is your red light. You have that on your red light list because how it makes you feel. And that's the key. That's the whole key. And I hope you guys, you're listening to this and understanding that what is good for you, as you, let's say your green light, like food that you enjoy and how you digest and how it affect your body, may not affect me the same at all. So that's why we're exposing that jumping on the bandwagon and what everybody doing mightn't be the part, but you versus you is the way to succeed at weight loss. And I'll share one tip before we go today, but continue, Danny. Continue on
Right.
your
So I
part, and then
say
I'll share that tip just before the end.
there's one thing that you could do to really start understanding this you versus you is this. Get a piece of paper, 3 columns, and you say green, yellow, and red. And you just put down the food on the green light that you know that you can eat. They move you towards your goal, but most importantly, they help you, that you feel good about it, that you feel, they make you feel good. Then you go on the red and the orange is like the foods that you could eat. They are so right. They might move you towards your goal, but sometimes they can slow you down, and that's okay. But also they you cannot eat all the time, right? And for me, there's the lentils right there. Then you go on the red light, that mostly that's the highly processed food. But hey, on that list for me is like romaine. There's the sweet pepper, like the bell pepper. They are there. So really make an inventory of what is good for you. They make you feel good. You digest them. They don't give you like sensitivities or allergy or anything like that. Considering your goals. So what's your goal also? Like your goal.
You see, I just talking like Tina, right? Tina, and she just said that, which is a really good point, and I hope people listen to this. Is she was able to lose 100 pounds eating the same food, because she understands how her body works and what doesn't work well with how, like the ice cream she mentioned. And what she considered was portion size, which is something we will talk about on Friday. So Tina, I need you to come on Friday. We're going to the entire workshop. We'll be covering a lot of stuff that you never heard before online, for not only Tina but everybody here who's listening. When it comes to what you just talk about, portion size and food, generally speaking, and how it could really affect you. She just used portion size and was able to lose 100 pounds. And that's a testimony that you
That's
don't
it.
really need the so-called diets out there. This is a perfect example, and I thank you so much, Tina, for sharing that with us today.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Just by being mindful of how much you eat. That's right there. Like eventually you don't even
But
have
it
to
was
cut
was
out
her
the
versus
food.
her. She wasn't competing with nobody. You understand? And she figured it out, even like she said, what do you call it, subliminally, or without even knowing she was doing the right thing, being on the right path. It was her versus her, and she was able to lose 100 pounds. And I think we
That's
should get her on
beautiful.
one day and just to hear her testimony, because I think it's very touching. I could help motivate other people to realize they could achieve the same, and even beyond that as well.
Yeah. It's a perfect example that it's again is it's really a you versus you. I can't find a better term than that. It's like you competing with the yesterday version of yourself. There's no peers, there's no buddies, there's no newest trend or anything. There's, especially when you start off, when you have like a huge amount of weight to lose, or even if you're like you have like, I don't know, some weight to lose, there's no need to go for the latest. All you need to do is a really small incremental action and enjoying the boredom of doing, repeating over and over the same habits, right? So Tina learned the portion size. That didn't happen the same day that she started and immediately she was able to nail it. Now that took a little bit of time for her to get adjusted and say, okay, that's enough, because probably at the beginning she was super hungry, and leaving the food on the table or deciding to eat less was like, freak out. For me, I was freaking out, because food is like, at that point it meant something else. It wasn't nourishment. It was like, oh my gosh, there's safety there. What if I don't have enough food? What's gonna happen? So those, Tina learned through the portion side. Probably she learned a lot about herself, but it was like a basic, right? When we did the 5 day of nutrition secret expose, was it eating slowly, eating when you're hungry, eating until like stuffed, satiated and not stuffed, and start with the big rocks instead of the minutia, and have a backup plan. Man, there's like a 997 course out there, or maybe like 1500 course out there. We give it for free, because it's really the basic. But the basic can be difficult to follow, because need to develop the mindset that allow you to say, the patience of seeing small results, or sometimes don't see results at all, don't freak out, because they are going to come. Of course they're going, if you're
True.
patient. So that's right. And having someone by your side and say, girl, or a bro, it's gonna work as long as you're patient, as long as you know that the only person that you need to conquer is the yesterday you. Is nothing out there. It's you and your internal, like struggles, your internal battles that you may have with yourself, because you're fighting that change. Because that change means that you might feel that you're not safe anymore. It might feel that the world is coming to an end if you don't get what you want. The world is coming to an end
You
if
know
you
what?
don't,
I
if you
just
don't have their stuff. But the most important thing is that understand that the smallest, this even a small action that you take today compound over time and give you the 2.0 version of yourself. And I wanted to say just a little quick bracket here, like a next myth that we see out there is like you will need to work out an hour a day or 3 hours, 5 hours a week in order to see results. Said who?
Correct. I was going to touch on that, and I'm glad you jumped on it one.
Because, like, what if 15 minutes and not intense, but just a swim or walking on a pool or doing something or just a light walk? What if that is enough to show you or to give you that confidence that you can walk for 15 minutes? Because all you need is that building, that self efficacy, that is that belief that you can do that action. And so going for 15 minutes walk. And so you did it. And you stretch yourself the next time you go 2 blocks, two a walk twice around the block.
Yeah, remember not everybody living in New York City, so not everywhere have
Okay. So, like
blocks and
around like
stuff. I don't know.
the community.
Miami have some blocks, yeah, but
Or you go like you walk around the community or wherever you are, right? Also you park farther away at the supermarket. But that's what you need to understand is that is there's nothing that has to be, nothing that has to be that way. Is that what's working for you? That's all. And just make that what
yeah.
is working for you a little bit better every day.
Yeah, over time, everything is over time, and you will know when it's right to move up the ladder or the step. You will know, you'll feel it, and you'll see it. So, the whole goal today is exposing this that the way to weight loss is you versus you. Is not falling victim to all. I need. No, you need to try this, or you need to try that. You need to try this. Is again figuring out who you are, understand how your body works, how the food digests, your sleep pattern, the time of the day you may have time. Your schedule, you know you. So understanding this stuff and understanding that you don't need to, especially if it comes to movement, the fear is really starting to exercise or moving, because movement and exercise is not always the same, but you might be fearful of that. But understanding 5 minutes movement, walking the dog might be just good enough in the sunlight. That might be it for you. A little stretch from side to side might just what your body needs to get some more blood flowing to bring more oxygen to those muscles and get rid of those toxins. That might just be it. And over time, your body is really kicking off and saying, okay, we could do more. So I'm so excited, and I'm really so happy that we touch on this topic today, because that's the only way I have seen for years people have lose weight and keep it off is when it was them versus them, and sometime I should say a person like myself who's a visionary and see the vision of where the client could go and kind of guide them through the path. Sometimes is that what you may need, but the fear of having that and making people know your internal struggles might be keeping you back from seeking help. And that's understandable. However, since you understand that it's you versus you, you're halfway through the battle. I have to say this though. On Friday, this coming Friday, this is the 1st of June, I'm having a weight loss accelerator workshop.
July. Don't live in the
I'll
past.
share it all. I will expose some things you have never heard ever online when it comes to losing weight and good health. It'll be mind blowing. So you have to come. You have to be there. It's 6:30 p.m. Register. I think the link is here. Did I put the link? I'll put the link in the description after this experience. So if you're watching the replays already there, just click the link. You'll register on Zoom, and we'll be broadcasting live on Zoom, and maybe, just maybe, I may also broadcast it live through the group as well, the community as well. So look out for that. Look out for that. It'll be a lot of fun. I have some stuff to share with you that will set you apart. With that information alone that I have shared with people, they have be able to use that to lose 50, 60, even 100 pounds. I know that workshop will be a game changer for you on your weight loss journey. So I need you to go ahead and go out right now and just register for that. It's absolutely free, just for this community, which I love a lot. So that's just my spiel on that. I want you to come down and check it out. But the next thing we could do is this. I was just thinking about it. It's for those who coming onto the for those who come into the workshop, I'll drop a link within the event. Go ahead, click the link, fill it out, and people who fill it out will be able to get a weight loss blueprint. And what else, Danny, we could throw in for the people to make it much more fun and engaging to get really results during the workshop. What do you think I should give them again? Should I give them some nutrition recipes? Some easy,
Oh yeah. Oh
healthy.
sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's like
I think you
it's
should throw
nice
that
to
in the
have.
mix. So that's what I'll throw in the mix too.
That's one thing that I say is that whenever we are overweight, or whenever a person is overweight, we tend to lose the love for food. So rekindling the relationship with food is important, and having and loving food is important, because when you love food, you say, "Oh my, what are you talking about? It seems like okay, but if I love food, what am I overeating?" Or no, because whenever you really truly love food, you're not treating food as, like a tool, but you care, you take time, and you are having this healthy relationship with whatever you are eating. And one of the steps that you can take in order to rekindle the relationship with food is bring in variety, and do something like decide, hey, once a week I'm going to cook a different recipe, I'm going to try different things. So you get excited to be in the kitchen and try new way to make the same food, for example, but with a twist in it. So that would be nice if we give them a variety of recipes that they could try, because again, rediscovering the love for food is one of the steps to lose weight.
Yeah, I think that is within the United States, and because the relationship with food in different cultures is totally different, and that's what Danny just suggests is something that we need to really fix. Is it's the love, your relationship with food, especially for the people who live in the U.S., is bringing back that love once more again, and understanding food is not the enemy, but food is your love that you always love from birth till the grave. So we'll bring back that Kingle again, showing you simple ways that you could fall in love again with food. And as Tina Ann said, is trying the diets, yes, but understanding portion size, being aware of how it affects you and stuff like that. Wise lady, she's talking from years of wisdom and trial and error. I like her a lot.
Wow.
So thank you so much for those tips. So before we round off again, go ahead and register for the free upcoming workshop, Weight Loss Accelerator. It'll be a game changer. It'll be approximately 2 hours long. There's a lot of information, over 2 decades of information. I want to compact it in 2 hours. I'll try to see how I could do that, but I know it will change the way you look at weight loss forever. That's my guarantee to you. So that's that. However, what we're planning to do is this every evening we usually come with Weight Loss Secret Exposed. We are thinking about putting it on for the morning times instead of the evening. And the evening, let's open it up for Q&A. Let's chat. I think it's more fun having a chat. No, dialogue between Danny is cool and I love it, but dialoguing with you, I might love more. So we will open it up for Q&A, and what we could do is submit your questions. I could put a Google Chat form where you could submit your questions. Or what I could do is I'll put a post on for the day where you could put your question of the day there, and we could address it live. I think it'll be a lot of fun, really engaging. So we'll change it around a little. Evening will be more of a Q&A, fire chat, and the mornings will be the weight loss secret exposed. We'll just change the times around a little because realizing people in the group is very engaging. They love to chat, they love to talk, they love to share. So I will continue that trend is chatting with you, you chat with me, ask me any questions, and from time to time, I'll continue bringing on different experts on so they could share the insight on different areas of health and weight loss as well. So that's that for now. I'm so thankful that you joined me today, understanding that weight loss, the secret to weight loss is you versus you. No one else, you versus you.
Well,
And
I would say
discovering
this.
that which you did today, you're on your way to victory.
I would say like the secret to permanent results of permanent weight loss, because everybody, like, we know how to lose weight and in the short term, and but the thing is like keeping it off more than a couple of months, but keeping it off for years. So like that is really understanding what goes into the equation of losing and keeping off.
Yeah, I had to, I'm here bending my head and me just reading the comments. Okay, so guys, just remember that if my head is down, there's comments coming in and I'm just checking it out. And Tina just mentioned that we just struck a good point because when she tried the different diets out there, like Weight Watchers and stuff, it didn't really give her the results she was looking for, and it's until it took her a little while to understand that it was her versus her. She didn't realize she stumbled on that miracle, that that weight loss secret, and until she realized that, that's when she started to really truly lose weight. And I congratulate you
I
and
would say
applaud you
like
for
probably
that
her weight loss,
journey and that
yeah,
results so far. So
probably her
I
weight
tip my
loss
hat
took
to you.
off,
I love that. I
right?
think Tina, I'll send you a message. We need to. I would like to interview you and hear your personal journey with weight loss, which I believe strongly will inspire others who are there as well. Because it's until sometimes people hear that there is people who have passed that road before or on the road with them, going through similar struggles and sharing what have worked for you and your wins, sometimes inspire other people just to push further and don't give up. So I would love to let's chat, let's interview you, maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes, anytime that is good for you, and one of these chats. So that's it for the day. I enjoyed today's episode. It was really fun. The topic was deep. Come check us tomorrow morning. The same thing, weight loss secret exposed in the mornings, and at evenings is that fire chat Q&A live within this community. Look out for the post where I'll post the Q&A, the questions where you could ask all the questions in, and we answer it in the evening. That was announcement number one. Second announcement, please go ahead and register for the weight loss accelerator starting this Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I be giving away some meal plan, not the meal plan, some recipes, healthy recipes that can help you along your weight loss journey. Second, we'll be dropping a form where you can fill out, and at the end of the entire workshop, you'll get a weight loss blueprint that will help you with specifically for you, giving you tips and strategies how you should approach eating and weight loss. So that's that. One more thing before I leave, and I feel compelled to do it. For those who come and engaged in these live Q&As and chats, I feel right now, just prompted right now, that I will give away an opportunity to work with me for one entire month, absolutely free, and take you by the hand and help you on your journey. This is something I was blessed to be able to do for over 2 decades, and it's more of a joy and a love for me helping you. So more you engage, more you interact, more you play full out, is more I'll be here for you because my goal is to help you along the way. So I'll be giving away one entire month to work with me, and that'll be absolutely free. So that's something I just feel prompted to do. I don't know what happened to me, if maybe the Holy Spirit or something. I don't know. However, thank you so much again for joining me today. Today was a blast. It was a lot of fun, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Weight Loss Secret Exposed. Ciao. Have a wonderful evening.